Now, you need to understand that there is a bit of a relationship between bitrate and bandwidth. So hopefully you understand the two by now, and if not, you need to make sure you come back and watch those videos. But essentially, bandwidth is referring to the range of frequencies available on a particular transmission medium. So, for example, it's represented in hertz. Cat6 Ethernet cables have a bandwidth of 250 megahertz. Now, it doesn't matter specifically how many bits that refers to it being able to carry, but you need to understand that bandwidth is directly proportional to the bit rate. So bit rate being the number of bits sent per second. We often then therefore see bandwidth being represented as megabits per second instead of being megahertz. Okay, you might see it being both, but generally hertz is the official way of representing bandwidth. Now, whilst bandwidth is a measure of the width, the range of frequencies on a specific medium, the bit rate is the number of transmitted bits over a specific amount of time. Now, the rate is proportional to the bandwidth. What I mean by that is, if the bandwidth goes down, the bit rate's going to go down. If the bit rate goes up, that means the bandwidth's gone up. So essentially, all you need to understand is that the greater the bandwidth, the greater the bit rate. Because the bigger the bandwidth, the more bits you can send per second. And obviously the inverse of that as well. If you've got a smaller bandwidth, that means you're going to have a lower bit rate. So there is a directly proportional relationship between bit rate and bandwidth.